to be honest with you, like one of my newer boards, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know, it's gonna have that crispy, fresh pop. Do you know what I mean? And after I don't know how long I've actually fingerboarded my board for a while now. It's been quite a long time. And you get to the point where you're like, right, I could easily chuck some get in deck. I mean, I really enjoyed what I said. It's gonna last for ages anyway. It will last you forever, for real. For real, for real. Well, not forever, but for a long time. For a long enough time. Right, let me go get myself a cup of coffee. So guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a good day. So, I'm tempted to set myself up another little board today, do you know what I mean? It's the best thing about actually having fingerboards. Like, it's like, oh, I just set myself up another little one. Like, this one's pretty clean. It's pretty new, pretty fresh. But yeah, I've got 36mm, but that'd just be too wide. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're fair. Like, wait, what? Okay, maybe it isn't 36. I just didn't think that was 36mm. Yeah, it's the only board left of its kind, and this one's not even glow in the dark. This one is. So it's actually there's only one of a kind technically. When I put one of a kind on the for sale, when it says one of a kind, that means literally I am guaranteed to only do one. But like later on, I might decide I might only make one or two of a certain graphic. And technically, because it's not one of a kind, because I have the only other one in existence. But this one is a glow in the dark one, where mine isn't. So it's just proper nice and clean, this one. I'll let it charge up when the sun comes out today a little bit. It's UV protected too. Oh, sorry guys, my arthritis is so bad today. Hello, welcome man. Welcome. You see it sort of inflamed a little bit. Cod liver oil. So there's a thing to take, right, rather than taking some methotrexate, which is like chemo medication. It is, it's a weak chemo. I ain't taking that shit. Not yet anyway. I'm like too young. 25 years young. I'm like a 5 years old adult, whatever they say. Because when you're like 20, you're an adult. You know what I mean? Fair with. Oh yeah, I was thinking to set myself up a new board today, guys. Like, no, you just want a fresh setup. Don't need it, but I want it. I think it's just because at the moment I can't literally get bush for my skateboard. I need to get some new bushings, some new trucks. But I need to get new everything. I need to get new bearings. I need to get a new board. Like, it's like a year old now. It's an impact board, so it's still 100% skateboard. I just can't stand it when something's broken in so much. I like my boards semi-broken in. It's like a point. I don't like it when I first start skating it, and I don't like it probably about 4 months after skating it. There's a sweet spot, like, you know what I mean? I work the board in. I'm not on about a fingerboard right now. I'm on about a skateboard. Just in case anyone did go, I think fingerboarding's slightly different to me. I feel like I actually work in with the board a little bit better. I get used to that one board. Where if I try and fingerboard another board, I don't know. I just lose that skill. Yeah, innit? I was going to say that. Happy 420, everybody. Happy holidays. Hey, let's go check out this weather. Look how nice it is. It's gutting because yesterday would have been the ideal day for a 420. Not today. Ooh, blue skies. Well, in America, it's got to be like, I've realised most of the people now that watch me in Americans, I'm just going to like figure that most people are. So I'm going to say it's going to be night time for people, right? Like 1 o'clock, some places, 2 o'clock, maybe 3 at a push. Just go. That's the first question to come up. A bit fair play. I don't know, man. I'm God's favourite. I'm joking. People are like, that's blasphemy. I'm literally trying to have a laugh. And God knows it. I've got full of banter, full of love. Got my banter, I will say that. And not just mine. But at the same time, like, I'm like, what do you call it? I swear. I'm like, you know what I mean? I draw things that, I'm realistically, I just think you don't have to be like so uptight as a religious person. I think God made this with mistake in mind. Just remember that. I don't agree with everything either. Like, what do you call it? Like, I'd be a more reformed religion of any kind because they're just more accepting of things. That's where it ends, bro. Not much more to say on that one. I have to go for a 420 skate today. I'm gonna have to. Sun shining, even though my bushes. If people saw like my video, what is it? Oh, it's gotta be like 3 videos ago now. I've just got the board just stopped rolling. I got thrown off, not hard. It's fun. It's like my board was stuck to me. I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll skate it. That's how much I love skating. It throws me off every time. I'm good. Like, right, this is my argument. Right, 420 is. I'm gonna just put my phone in the other room. Let's do this so much easier. 420 is my favourite holiday other than Christmas because it's about family. Birthdays are a bit like individual. They're a bit lonely. You know how like birthdays made out to be the best thing ever, right? They're so lonely, man. Since I lost all my mates growing up, I just sit there on my ones or with my partner or something. And I mean, they're always like, you know, oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's your birthday, and then when it comes around, it's like it's just like any other day. You know what I mean? In fact, it's worse because you're getting older. I'm joking. Getting old's nice, I guess, to a degree. Although, man, I feel like age is coming quick. I couldn't believe already how fast. Like, how much already into the year. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Hopefully. I mean, hopefully it doesn't rain or anything. Do you know what I mean? That'd be the worst thing. I mean, I know it's not going to rain it. Dickhead. I know it's not going to rain here, which is okay. Actually, no, I can't guarantee that. The UK is like so unpredictable. You know, 2 minutes later, it's pissing down for like 20 minutes and then it'll be sunny again. Oh, I've already got that 420 cough. That was my toe. Do you hear that? I guess that's just my pain tolerance through the roof. That literally sounded like my toe just broke. And all I did was stub my toe on a really solid mirror, so I didn't like break anything. Potentially other than my toe. But I won't know about it. Like, people don't realise how often you break a toe without realising, especially if you've already done it too many times. Like I said, I didn't realise when the bone came out my arm, which I doubt would have happened. I mean, if I would have just fallen over, I probably wouldn't notice, but because I was skiing, I was full of adrenaline, so. Right, I don't know what I'm doing this morning, really. Try to fingerboard a little bit, but. So fingerboarding is fine, right? So every time I fingerboard, I'm like, it's perfect. I'm like, nah, I still want to skate. Nothing makes me want to like not fingerboard. And in the UK, fingerboarding is just not the same. It doesn't have that same popularity level at all. To the point where people like don't even know fingerboarding is a thing. They think they're called tech decks still. And I'm like, bro, how? I mean, in America, you've got like indoor fingerboard part. I mean, I looked up. I was looking at percentage of like how popular it is compared like over here in the UK. It's very, very, very niche. To the point where I mean, I think skating's quite niche as well, as it is. You know what I mean? Let alone fingerboarding. And there's people who have said to me over here, like, I'm the best fingerboarder they've seen. And I'm like, really? Have you ever like actually watched a fingerboarder from America or like a country where it's really popular since like the 90s? It's wild. I think that's sick, bro. See, I'll be honest with you. Like, if you can actually use a tech deck, I actually have respect for anybody who do that. It's plastic. It's not like this in the plastic. I personally really struggle with that. And I think that's like a skill in itself. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I just didn't give it enough time or practice. I don't know, just being a skater, I am very much like, I was very much, because when I skateboarding, like, I know for a fact, when you're starting out, any tech's fine. But when you start getting good, the better the tech, obviously, the more it's going to help you, the more you will notice it. And then you get to a point where you're so good, you'll be able to kind of use anything. Like, I could, like, kickflip a pennyboard at one point, do you know what I mean? That had pretty much no nose or tail. Well, I'm so close to getting my flip tricks down at the moment. It's like 2 seconds. So, shit. All I've got is that CKY going through my head, right? I've decided to. I'm sober, right? But I'm decided to sober up more so to skate again this summer. Like, I want to get my front side flips down, back side flips down. I want to get my inward heels back. I want to get my half flips back. There's a lot to try and get back, but I feel like because I already have it there, muscle memory's locked away. I need to just send it. Because the only thing I have with me is the height. I'm actually scared. This is a true fight to send it off the ground again. It's terrifying, bro. After injuries I had and sustained, I'm like, yeah, take it easy. But then I end up taking it too easy. And I end up not doing anything. Getting into a So you want to skate with dad? Yeah. Oh, I can't speak today, man. It's like 4 days off I needed, right? But I'm also extremely tired still, so I'm like, great. It might take me like an hour or so to wake up, to be honest with you. That's the bad thing about these decks, man. Is like they're so small, and that's why I either stick them to the wall or I make the stands down as well. You can get stands on the store, but I recommend just getting a stand from anywhere. It don't have to just be one of mine. They're just really good at keeping them in one place. It's a bonus thing about being able to actually sit in one spot and actually not sit in one, keep them in one spot. Sorry. So if you like live with your parents, I don't know if you leave something else, they're probably able to move it around. You know what I mean? Good thing about living on your own is you don't have people moving your shit about. The only bad thing is when something does go missing, you can't like blame anybody else but yourself. Yeah, I'm warming up with Ollie. Switch ollies at the moment, and I think when I say switch ollies, this would be regular ollie, right? I can't ollie like this. As embarrassing as that sounds, I can kickflip like this sometimes. Apparently not right now. And I can then switch flip, right? Apparently not right now. But yeah. But then I'm a goofy skateboarder, so the reason I think skateboarding is so similar to fingerboarding is I thought this was switch. Right, no, this was goofy, this was regular. I didn't realise that was goofy, that was regular. So when I finally figured this out, I've been fingerboarding like this for a whole year plus, and then I fingerboard for a few months like this, and wait, let me try and get a cleaner kickflip. You probably see that cleaner anyway, but the fact I fingerboarded the other way for so long, and I come back and do it a few ways that way, and I get it right, shows to me, even if I hadn't done it this way, my body's still built to fingerboard just like skate that way. Yeah, honestly, that's why I first. So obviously, I knew about tech deck since I was a kid. What was I going to do? I guess hang up in a sec. I knew about tech deck since I was a kid, but I did not know about proper fingerboarding, right? And then my grand's partner, keep saying it the wrong way around. My partner's gran got me a tech deck last year to put on my shelf, right? No, not last year. I say last year. This is what happens when you get older. Literally just compresses into one thing, and it's like, wow, years have gone by, and you're quite literally like, yeah. Anyway, right, shocking. About 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, my partner's gran got me a tech deck to go on my shelf, just as like a little kind of gimmick sort of thing. You know, just for like presentation, I guess, as well, just because it's a shelf. I thought it looked quite cool to have a little fingerboard up there. I want to build a little obstacle, but not to use, just to have it as like a ornament. But then I actually saw a video about fingerboarding, and it's somebody doing a kickflip to tail slide, and I was like, wait, what? So you can actually flipping do that. They can actually do flip tricks. Something flipping was not meant. That's no pun intended there. But yeah, I didn't realize you could flip the balls. I didn't realize. I thought you picked them up and scooped with your finger, and I thought that's what people done with their thumb. I thought people did this, right? That's what I saw people do in school. So I never saw anybody do it properly. So as soon as I saw you could do it with like actually use the same physics, I said to my partner, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Not in like a horrible way, but like, and I get what she means. It does seem obvious. It seems like, but as a skater, you never really, I didn't anyway, think, hey, you know, if I put pressure down in the same spot. That's why I really rate fingerboards now, because it is really difficult. A lot, and the amount of people say how good skaters are, and the amount of like dislike they get in the community. They get a lot more like now because of the Olympics, but imagine fingerboards, bro. They get shit on by everybody, including skaters, and then still continue to do what they love. There's nothing more like honourable than fingerboard. I don't know, but taking pride in what you do, then that's some strong shit, man. It really is. And I rate that, to be honest, because the whole thing about skaters as well is, I think the reason skate should have done it is we were told like, grow up, get a job, you're a bum, you're a hooligan, fingerboarders get the same shit, man. And I can say that now being a skateboarder and fingerboarding. And it's funny because when I say, oh yeah, I skate as well, people are like, it's fine, you can fingerboard then. Play with toys. But if I didn't skate, I feel like I'd get a lot more dislike, especially in the UK where I am at, because a lot of people, as I said, so this is niche. No one fingerboards really. And there are people, of course there are, but from what I've seen, it's a real niche. I am so rusty today though. I'm going to take one of these as you get older. Cod liver oil. So that's the beauty of it as well, though, isn't it? It's like, say you've had, like you said, you've been in an incident. Say you've actually had an accident, you can't skate yourself. Say if you are travelling, say if you've gone somewhere where, say if you've gone to stay with a family member and you're a skater like me, and I go to stay with my partner's family, right? I can't skate there. There's nowhere to skate. So fingerboarding is really ideal because I could just go out the back garden, sit on the side, I'd just be chilling. And at first, obviously, a lot of people thinking like, "What?" Because what I mean, it's so niche. They like, "Is he playing with toys?" Then they realise I'm doing a kickflip and stuff on it, and they're like, "That's actually quite cool." Because I mean, people sit there and do all their own different things. Like, what's different about it? A toy to me is something that is used like a toy for pretend and make believe and playing with. A toy can then be anything. You have adult toys. You know what I mean? So the list just goes on really. And the whole point about sitting there saying toys are for kids, and like, what's an adult toy then? And then it's a toy for adults. But I'm like, okay, but clearly toys aren't just for kids then. Do you know what I mean? Kids are, you can enjoy whatever age you are. It really does not matter. But man, I hope you're good after that. I hope you didn't mess yourself up. Oh, yeah, she leaves the next message. I hope your nose is good. Tell you what, crashes are horrible. Absolutely horrible. It put me off of driving, to be fair, for a while. It really did. I was just like, what? Why? What's the point? I'm involved. UK's small enough to anywhere, but anyway, I'm joking. It's not that. But yeah, as I say, so when I first started fingerboarding, there were so many people that really didn't. Even my mate who was a skater was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Bro, are you playing with toys?" Because a lot of people just see it in the UK as a tech deck still. My partner, like loads of people didn't realise you do flip tricks on the board. You actually do the same tricks. People are like, that's awesome. To the point where somebody said, I've never seen somebody so good with fingerboard. And I said to him, you need to just look up fingerboarding. And he did. He came back to me and went, wow. Because we just both didn't realise that this whole subculture of skating sort of existed. I mean, we know about snowboarding, surfing, but the fact that you can fingerboard and do the tricks easier if you've skated, to me, I mean, you can surf a little easier, you can snowboard the most, but if you skated, because your balance is easier, you understand balance, but at the same time, like, to do tricks, it's very different. But with a fingerboard, I learned how to switch flip, nollie flip, kick flip, heel, varial heel, all on a fingerboard. That's all good, man. But yeah, I think I have a good one. But yeah, I could do all those tricks on a fingerboard. And I've run the business at the same time, doing design and graphics. I've had a lot to do. I've not just been able to fingerboard in my spare time. I'm also in a full-time relationship. If you say full-time relationship, you know what I mean. A relationship requires the rest of your time that you're not working or doing. And it's, you know, I love that. That's the whole point. You're in a relationship. You shouldn't never get in something like a relationship if you still want to focus on yourself, right? Just a good point to make there. So I said these things require a lot of time learning to skate and learning to fingerboard. And I've learned to do tricks. I've literally learned to do a double switch kickflip to backside 5-0 over crooks. Like, I've done crazy tricks on this, right? And I've only fingerboarded. It's been 2 years nearly because of the business, but in that time I have not been able to just 100% give it my all. You know what I mean? I've not been able to just fingerboard all day and night. I'm a stay-at-home partner. I run the business, so I'm in charge of graphic design and product management and website design and coding. So I'm just saying, I think fingerboarders aren't realizing a little cool fidget. Skateboarders aren't realizing a fidget toy they could have is fingerboard. It's just really ideal. Nice and good coffee. Even little, at the moment I'm really rusty. Trying to get into a little, I want to get into a nose slide, man. It's trying to actually come up, rotate it into the gardening head. Not that one. Sorry, I find sometimes the would you lose your mind a little bit. You've got to be a kid. And you know what? Like the saying is, you only grow up because you stop having fun. You don't grow up because you stop. Yeah, you don't stop having fun because you grow up. You start growing up because you stop having fun. So you just got to still always have fun. Live life to the fullest. Don't care what people think. Just do you. It's so important. Where's it gone? Oh. I can't wait to actually. I have to wait till Friday because I can't make any boards at the moment. I literally can't do anything. I'm completely. But on Friday, I'm going to be able to release these new graphics that I've done, which are going to be just slightly funnier graphics again for the older group of people, because the whole point of me doing graphic design was so I could slightly be a bit more edgy, risky. You know, it's such a snowflake world. I'm surprised, right? It is generally not just white from how snowflakey it is. Everything's so precious. And if feelings actually was like a visible thing, then it would literally be what the world resembles right now. It's just like in its feelings. It's Anyway. Right. I better not be getting ill. I think I am, you know. Oh, shit. God, I love being ill. Especially when it's just been like, you know, sitting there for a week. Like, you're going to get ill, you're not? So right in our bed. You know what I mean? It's like lingering in your throat, like, I'm gonna get you a lot. Yeah, like, just seriously, just be ill or don't be ill. Just make up your mind. Okay, coffee, soothe the throat. sort of. Anyway, happy holidays, everybody. I love it. If someone isn't actually like understand 420 at all, they'll be like, holidays? What holidays? What holidays are there possibly? You know, people going back to school. So people are like, what holidays? What holidays are there today? Better than birthday, bro, honestly, I think anyway. Pardon me. Coffee really makes me gassy. I didn't mean to do that. Still could have played it off there. It just didn't look quite clean enough. Oh no. Do you know what? I think humans eat too much all in one go. I think we should eat in little bits. Like we're like hunter foragers. And the fact we just sit there and dish up a big roast dinner and we're like, it actually really gets to me. It's like too much food. The last night I went a bit OTT. Gluttony, I don't know. The one where you had greed definitely got hold of me last night, bro. I had a roast meal, right, a roast dinner thing. I then had a bowl of cereal like 2 minutes later. I don't even know why. I was just hungry. I wasn't hungry though. That's clearly bullshit. My belly was lying to me. I had the munchies, right? I had a bowl of cereal. I then had a whole pot of flipping protein yogurt, right? Like 49 grams of protein. Don't even need that, like really, in one go. Considering I've had chicken yesterday and everything like that. Damn, I ate so much protein yesterday. Like, oh, I easily had about 6,000 calories yesterday evening. And do you know what's annoying, right? As I say, my metabolism is generally like flipping burning through jet fuel. So gone. It's probably because I skate and I am just a nervous thinker almost. I think that's the way to describe it. It's like nervous energy, but it's not necessarily nervous. You're just always moving, walking, talking. Right. I might go and enjoy the rest of the one I chipped out, as it is 420s, holidays. I mean, what's crazy right now to think is I need to find. It's an inconvenient time for everybody, I know, because in America it's very late, and in the UK it's very early. Really, I need to be doing lives about 6 o'clock in the evening, and then it'll be like midday for some people, and that'd be like ideal, I guess. But anyway, guys, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Not even. I just need to quickly go take the dog to the dog so I can hear her whining. But yeah, I really appreciate you all. I'm not going to necessarily come off. I'm going to. So yeah, sorry. Welcome back, everybody. Right, I'm literally going to quickly re-roll this thing because, as I say this morning, it was just too damn harsh for me. Yes, it was a lightweight, quite literally a lightweight. I'm leaving with it. I mean, with everything, I'm going like halfway. All I want is like CKY going through my head, like banger. So I know CKY is an actual song. Oh well. Flesh into gear. A good one. Right. Right, don't feel like 420 that's because I'm just still feeling like me. New way to experience 420. So bad. I'm joking. But yeah, it's because you can't condone it in the UK. Medical purpose. I think going up on like CKY and like I don't know, kick ass and stuff like that probably does not help someone's mindset. I don't think, especially when they're trying to. But I'll tell you what. Recently, seeing Bam Margera, and I mean I love Bam man, but seeing Bam Margera like sober. Obviously, I got sober anyway, but seeing him sober has just really like warmed my heart. Not much actually warms my heart, really. Yeah, it doesn't. But I know that I've like literally grown up watching Bam struggle, you know, with so much. I know like everyone has, but we all have. It really warms my heart to see him like sort of getting himself together again. But yeah, I'm tempted to set up a new deck today, man. I really am. I am going to put a sale on as well, because it's, you know, the holidays, it's 420. So there'll be a sale on literally today. I'll put it up in like, I mean, because it's most of my customers in America anyway, it kind of makes sense like to do it in 10 minutes, something like that. It's like 8 o'clock for me. There ain't going to be no skaters awake now anyway in the UK. And then, yeah. I don't know what to put it as, bro. I can't do 42%. There's like 420. I mean, I just can't do that much off. That's just ridiculous. The savings on that. I'm good, thank you. How are you? So, guys, it was literally like saw myself out one. Yeah, I'm going for it. Then I'm back in like 10 minutes. I've literally gone through. I literally posted so much in the last few days, but now I'm starting to wonder if it was actually the right thing, because all my videos, right, do hit like maybe like 1 point, like no 2K, maybe 3K. It's not about the views, but obviously when they go up, it's nice to see them, you know. But then yesterday I posted more frequently, but they've all stayed at the same, so I'm like, oh. But the last one's gone up more. Is it like the last one you post is going to push the most? Oh, I don't know, confusing me. So if people are going to miss the post, I don't see the point in it, really. They have to then go back and scroll. So guys, it's going to be a long one to get back into it today, because I had 4 days off. I always want a break, but 4 days, I mean, I had to have 4 days, really. And it's the best part about being self-employed. Bear with. So I thought I ended the live, but then I came back on, it was like still active. I was like, okay. Today I'm just gonna show some art, fingerboard. I mean, skate maybe a little bit. I don't know. I would like to skate a little bit on the live at some point. I think it'd be pretty cool. But it's just about the Wi-Fi. It's a bit challenging. Like if the space clears out the front, then yeah, by all means, but not yet, because it is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm pretty sure neighbours don't really, you know. What's new with you? Not much really. Just it's 420, you know. Holidays. That holidays and a birthday, in my opinion. Birthday just feels so singular and about you and quite boring, right? Where I like holidays that are about everybody and everyone feels included. But yeah. Oh, sorry guys. I'm tempted to set myself up a new board stage to treat myself. And then next week I'll be making skateboards, and I can't wait to get made my board, man. I've obviously made board, but I'm just so excited to have my proper first one I'm going to be skating from new. Because obviously I've been printing onto older boards that I've had that I've sanded the graphic off of, and a few layers of wood. Well, not a few layers, but like half a layer of wood, so I can get all the cracks out to make it as even as possible, just so I could practice printing. Because from learning from the skateboard, which took so long to print the graphics onto, to get it right, clean, as I didn't want to make the same mistakes, I practiced first on some banks and then just realised it's a similar process, I guess, so it's not going to be too challenging. Well, I'm so excited about that, and then also shirts as well. Like today, I was going to try and practice print onto some, like, write a jumper to show everyone and just do that catch it one, because you know you got catch it like skateboard catch it. When someone would like shout, just catch it, bro, just catch it, just commit, just catch it, bro. I always thought catch it just funny because it's literally like catch it. So it's got a cat that is like from behind, you can see, and it's just yeah. And it's just like that you won't find really on anything anymore, because everything's got so like PC. Now I just disagree with that. I think it shouldn't be that way. They've tried to get, there's a few reasons: money, marketing, they can sell to everybody then, and it's just about multiplying, maximizing your profits, right, on every front. But I'm like, it shouldn't be about that. It should be keeping true and authentic to who you are. Like the old skate comes like Blind, Almost Skateboards, World Industries. They all had like slightly controversial graphics at times. I mean, sometimes in early 2000s, graphics were actually so wild, and like now, I wouldn't even release some of the graphics that they released back then. Like then, yeah, you might do, but now I wouldn't. Like if I was to re-release, and I'm sure a lot of them would reconsider it now too, because you understand, growing up with that back then was a different time period. Right now, yeah. I honestly actually do feel bad for like older people, like the generation before, because it's changed so much more, right? In a way, like at least we grew up with technology to a degree. I think technology's not changed that. It's more public view and opinion of how everybody is. And I grew up in a time period where anyone would say anything, you couldn't get offended by it. If you're the person's call, oh, you offended, people would mock you and be like, really? People just trying to have a bit of banter, bro, just a bit of laugh. Nowadays, like quite literally, it's changed so immensely. So it's kind of off-putting. The funny thing is, the world doesn't look any better, does it? I think the adverse effect almost. But yeah, my plan is as well for like probably mainly just for sponsored skaters will be to when I give them their skateboards will have a top with the same design on it as a skateboard. That is if they want to wear it at the same time, so they don't have to. But like people who I'm going to be sponsoring are going to be getting their own custom graphics, and then I might ask them and be like, "Do you want me to release the graphic?" So Jordan Rose, I'm going to be sponsoring. I'm like, "Do you want me to release that graphic to the public?" And if people buy it, he'll get commission. Even though he's the skater and I'm the one that done the art, I just think it's fair because it's based on him and he's the one bringing in the sales for that because it's his board through my company. Does that make sense? And a lot of people like, well, that's how it should be done, but believe it or not, a lot of companies don't do that. They used to, yeah, 100%. Now it's just about money, money, money. You know what I mean? Like, they used to give. I mean, people typically do give people their still custom boards. I think it's one of the reasons why I wanted to, be sponsored so much when I was younger. I actually wanted my own skateboard. I mean, who does? Not even to be sold as a Pro Series board, purely just wanting my own skateboard. Growing up, like people do say to me, like they see a new, like, because I look long hair, messy hair, and people would be like, I was a freestyle street skater, and my inspiration was Rodney Mullen. And people noticed that straight away because people would be like, they'd be like, oh, you're just giving them up. That's what they say, nickname was growing up, but yeah, giving young Rodney vibes. You know, because I always wanted a skate company. I always wanted to be a pro skater. I mean, I'm one of those in that then, after my injuries. But as I said, I still skate. I posted some clips. The reason I don't post all the time is people are like, bro, just do a kickflip, just do this, just do that. I'm like, bro, I can. Just go watch some other clips where I'm skating. I just don't do them all the time. They're quite uncomfortable for someone who's torn their ACLs already. Tell me about skateboarding. Tell you about skateboard. What's so much to say, really? When they were invented, or my skateboard. I mean, I know the history of that skateboard. I've probably done one that. I'm not going to sound it done. You know what I mean? I know about skateboards, like, probably a bit too much when certain shapes came in and what companies they bought. Kind of got to, really, if you like work, I guess, have a company within the skateboarding scene. You've got to know a lot about it. It's funny because I mean, loads of people go, but you realise that's fingerboarding and not skateboarding. I mean, there's people in the UK don't even know what bloody fingerboarding is, so there you go. It's so niche in the UK, so the point where I looked at my followers, like people who watch me in fingerboard, and I was like, damn, the amount of people that actually watch me fingerboard compared to, in the UK compared to America. America's like 50%. UK is like 12%, which is a crazy difference, really. Yeah, I looked it up and it's like, yeah, there is a much bigger audience in America with fingerboarding. So it's just trying to get it the same as it is, really. I'm the first, put it this way, I'm the first company in the UK to put my own graphics on skateboards and fingerboards. Now, either a tiny bloody island, which is sort of, it's not an island, there's islands off of this island. I guess it's an island to some people. It's an island you wouldn't want to walk across, put it that way. It's bloody long. I mean, to walk from like Cornwall to Scotland would take you like easily a month. Easily a month. I mean, realistically, in time like camping, see, because you're not going to want to walk it. Yeah, it take you ages because it's not just one direct route as well. You'll have to. It's really windy. I don't know how long the UK is, but from where I am, which is the south of UK, to London, which isn't even halfway up, it's 100 miles, and I'm not even all the way from Cornwall. So if you went from Cornwall to it's thousands of miles easy, right? It's got to be surely. So I'm wrong. I hope not. But I didn't fingerboard for like 4 days, so people are gonna really have to allow to warm up. Happy holidays, everybody. Oh, I tell you what, a little overcooked. I like myself an overcooked or a lip slide. Oh, it's a pain. It's a lip slide, bro. This should be easy. Oh well. Okay, doesn't matter. Figgles or Smiths are quite nice. 5-0s. 50-50. Crook. And then overcooked. Or not. It's good though, because it gives me like when I can't fingerboard, I'm better at skating that day. I don't know what it is. It's like I've noticed that pattern over the last 3 years now. 2 years I've had having a business skate. I've had the business 2 years and I fingerboarded for about nearly 2 years. I've had the business for, but I've skated obviously since I was a kid, and I've fingerboarded for like what, nearly 3 now. But in that time, obviously, I can't fingerboard all the time. Running a company, doing the marketing, designing. I mean, it's not easy. Even like just designing packaging, because it's so much easier than flipping. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll be honest with you, I'm doing all right. I'm doing better today. I don't know if people have been on my lives as of recent. Oh wow, they were awful. I was like, guys, I've got brain fog. I can't think. And I realised I've just given all my energy to the lives for like so long. And I like nothing new to say. Even though you take 4 days off, there's nothing new with work necessarily. Shit. Oh, okay. So. But yeah, it's been all right. It's been a slow burn with the business. Dare I say, lost probably a bit of respect originally, especially in the UK. Well, actually, not none at all in America or other places. But where they don't know fingerboarding, people thought they were like tech decks. People like the UK, people that generally thought it was just like a tech deck, and thought it'd be easy. And I think as of recent, people start to realise like fair play more, because it is challenging. I think even ollies are more challenging than people realise. You know, it's to the point where I can't flip an ollie like this. I generally can't. I don't know what it is. I end up doing flip tricks that way. Like the fact I can kick flip that way, but I cannot ollie that way, is weird to me. But then it's like why I can't varial heel. Wait. I can varial heel just and hard flip, but I can't front side shove it on a fingerboard. Or even backside shove it. What is that? That should literally be as simple as that. I think because I pop too hard. That's the truth of it. Because I'm a skateboarder. Right, it's the holidays. I'm gonna go finish my medical one. I've been doing it in segments. I've been trying to like not actually smoke so early, but I'm like, to be honest with you, before I was gonna finish it, I'm gonna allow myself to break. Oh, yeah, guys, I will literally be back. Oh, okay, we're coming down. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll be back in about this much time. And well, hopefully, one, it helped my arthritis too. Anyway, it always does. My hands are just very stiff right now. Give me time to wake up a little bit more as well. I'm at like a crossroad at the moment because also I can't make the boards. The next stage is to my sponsored skaters is to give them their boards, and I've already designed 2 of their graphics. I will show people when I come back. They're just like I've started to do more like a cartoon-esque version of their some of my favorite moments on their board. Now I don't know how to do like patchwork, so like do a comic book strip. Might as well just get a flipping t-shirt that has the design in it. Bear with. See how this is like either like this or the comic book strip one. It's also a bit bolder there, but yeah. So have essentially each person have like their favourite moments on the board or their boards like that, cartoonized. Half like have the real photo, and then next to it have the like sketch version of it, or just keep all sketched. I just want it to be like people understand that that is a moment of them on their board, not just a random sketch of someone doing like a kickflip on the board. Let me get my iPad quickly. I'll show people what I mean because I've sketched one of my skaters. And this is what the graphic will look like. So I will get right as a board against that wall. There's a skateboard against that wall. Thank you, I do appreciate it. No, they're all right. I do. I like this one a lot. Just had like a loud bang. So yeah, this is one of the graphics I've done recently. I think it's quite funny. That would be on the fingerboard, but I show people two designs it out. So this is a real moment from. Bear with. Oh man, nasty. So that's the real photo. That's like there's this TikTok. You see his TikTok up there, but it's where I screenshot it. So he's doing a. I don't know what he's doing, bro. Let me just go onto the video and play it so people can see what he's doing. This is what he's doing. Right, good skater. So his graphic, obviously saved already, but just so people can see it how because it goes on the skateboard. That'd be like the center part of the graphic. I might have to shrink it down a little bit, and then that board you see in the background there is. Oh no, this is a different variation of that graphic. Bear with. This is this one here. And then this one up here with the cows is apparently not on it. Interesting. That's what I have to do, unfortunately. I have to delete them because you end up just getting too many flipping images and files on your thing. Oh well. Alright then, there's this board here. See why I do it all back though, so it's that shape. So if it is a little bit wider, a little bit thicker or something like that, it doesn't matter. I have extra cut off space. Really clean. And I heat transferred over it as well, so you know because it's the one's drawn on a white background, not transparent, so transparent's not actually a colour. It can only be done if there's a clear area in the ink. Because if I was to do it on paper, there wouldn't be a transparent area. The transparent would be white because it's paper. People get what I'm saying, right? Because people said I stuck paper to the board, but they're like RealWear graphics and they're like heat transferred on because people are so confused about how the concept of how you put art onto boards. It's very easy, really. You can get any variation. You can literally, technically, buy yourselves heat prints, ID laminators, like a few grand, and then just buy prints that you would put onto wood, and you could print them. So, like, I mean, it costs you a lot more because you're not doing it from scratch. But it's like people seem to think it's like, oh well. I mean, I did when I first started board. I was like, it felt surreal. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, I am gonna go have my chip that one, finish it, and then I'll be back, guys. I'll show people some more art, maybe. Sorry, I was so tired this morning. Show me more of these cables. I will do when I'm back. I mean, as I said, at the moment, I don't actually have any other boards really other than this one. I also did try to design with my partner, which will just be for me, but the print went horribly wrong. I mean, I still like it because it has this sort of rustic feel to it, in a way, like newspapery. But the board was also slightly like, because there's an old board I've sanded down, so the board was slightly like dented and stuff from board slides. And you know, the fact I can print on that, I definitely have to print onto like a straight surface. Yeah, super excited. Super. Bro, get an English out. An English man can't even speak English. How bloody typical is that shit? Oh, but yeah, it's difficult. Because the most difficult thing I'd say is when you draw something is like imagining what it looked like on a board, and then like, because obviously the bolt holes and stuff like that. That's why with that addiction, skate addiction is too big of a word. Like addiction is essentially the not abbreviated, but like, so someone's gonna be like they had an addiction board, like you know what I mean. What board yours? Oh, it's addiction. Or like I don't skate. I don't know. Because skate addiction skateboard sounds too much. There's too many skates in there, and if you put skate addiction boards, it sounds like you just put addiction in between skateboard. So there's that dilemma. So it's just not even. It's just a skate. You know, it's just an addiction. Skate addiction. I don't know, man. It's a dilemma. It felt like such a basic childish name, so I'm looking for a lighter. But at the same time, it's just the true feeling. When people were seeing it, they've gone, bro, I feel that kind of skate addict too. I get what you mean, because it's true. If you love, like, love is an understatement. People don't understand, like 98% of skateboarding is falling over and like hurting yourself ish, right? I got bones come out my arm, slip disc in my spine, tore my ACLs, and I still love skating. It's like my favorite. If anybody treated you that bad, you would leave them in an instant. Imagine if a partner, like, I don't know, slip disc in your spine, you know, and he's like, oh, that's fine, you love each other. Like, no, that'd be domestic. That'd be a domestic. But because it's a skateboard and it's like, you know, you're doing, I don't know, it's weird. How to describe that love for yourself? That for the love of skating, it's just like otherworldly. And I also think people don't understand how mental skaters are, right? And like, just your tolerance for being knocked out as well. For one of them is a weird point I never thought about. But the amount of times you hit the concrete, you know what I mean? Like people get knocked out when they don't even hit their head. Like sometimes people actually like the force from how hard they kind of just fell. I don't know if it's like whiplash for a second on the, like, you know, they don't actually hit the ground, but like there was one time like about a year and a half ago, I fell over outside in front of my partner. I went like my legs went up in the air high. Like, I'm about 5. I'm literally like this far off the 6 foot, so I'm not 6 foot. I'm under it, but still tall enough to definitely feel the concrete when I hit it. Especially come up like my legs went up in the air and my head went down. I knocked myself out for about 15 seconds. Not even that. But apparently it was not even like 15 seconds. It was like like 1, 2. You know what I mean? And I was like, I started walking. She was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" She was like, "You fell over." I was like, "Did I?" And then I started feeling my head hurt. I was like, did I knock myself out? Because things start to feel a little bit more gappy in place, even if it is for a few seconds. Like the whole day can feel a little bit because your brain's like almost short circuited. But yeah, my point is, it's just so common you'd like fall off the board. I've had it more, and not roasting is definitely. Actually, no, I would say that. I would arguably say we fall off the board more than we have hot minutes. I thought that sounded like an exaggeration, right? But it's not. We've probably fallen off the ball more times than we've eaten because you have 3 meals a day, maybe, right? Maybe sometimes 2 if you've missed one. I fall over more times than 2 times in a day. There are some people who don't even stub their toe in a day. So, like, when you weigh it up, they are completely, vastly different. And I think that's why skaters are so humble because they're constantly falling over in front of people, like on your ass. And I find it hilarious. I love to show people me falling on my ass. It's funny. People are like, is it not embarrassing? I'm like, not in the slightest. It's embarrassing to me that someone finds it embarrassing that they do fall over. It's like, bro, you can't control it. It's life. And if anything, it's just done a good laugh. Something to laugh at. Sure. I love falling off the board. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds weird, but I think it's like humble as well. And it also reminds you how fragile, but also it doesn't hurt really. You get used to the pain, 100%. Like you know when you hurt yourself when somebody tries to get up straight away and play it off cool. I think that's personally what I've experienced is like the worst one. When someone lays out knocked out, fair enough, they've been knocked out. It's a different ballpark. But if you are skating, you get up instantly. You try and walk. I think you are testing to see. Like personally, for me, I'm like, oh no, because I'm worried that I've done something to my legs. So I'm not. You don't get up too fast. It's just a little bit to try and they don't talk. They seem really concentrated. Where if somebody actually lays there for a sec with maybe their hands and they're like smiling slightly, but like like that on the ground, they're probably counting their lucky stars that they actually nothing worse happened. In the air, it goes slow mo, so they probably saw something way worse happening. It didn't happen, and they're like, oh, fine. They like, oh my days, I'm so grateful for that. So normally when someone is laying there, it's actually probably a funnier thing to like, someone just disappears behind a railing and a wall, and then you don't see them roll out afterwards. You see their head like, you're like, you good? And you're just like, yeah, just lay it down for a second, just catch them up. Because normally you get winded or something. Those are the ones that I'm actually grateful I just got winded, didn't break anything. It's too funny, man. Sit down already. I am selling them. Yeah, I have a shop and I will be selling skateboards. I mean, it would be really selfish of me. I have to go now. I'm going out there, but I will be back, and then I will be down. Don't worry, I will be sat down. It's 4:20. It's the holidays. I'm gonna go finish one I chipped out. But yeah, as I say, today will be a day that I actually have to get on designing a load of graphics for the boards. I'll probably be doing the same thing I was going to be doing, was like a few graphics a week. Doesn't mean they're all going to be released. It means by doing that, I have a backlog catalogue of graphics I could draw. Now I can't just upscale the ones I've already drawn. I can redraw some of the same graphics. I think people wanted that, but if you upscale it, they just look blurry, right? So you've got to redraw stuff again. Just started a little bit of effort, but well, here's what it is. I'll probably now just upscale, like start off with larger images, then downscale them all, because then they would just be crisp anyway, rather than drawing anything small. Might as well just draw it larger, and then it's the same specs almost. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate everybody, and I know I've been really I'm like here, there, and everywhere, giving people anxiety, like secondhand anxiety, I swear. But yeah, I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes. And I know before, I'm being so bad, but this is what I mean, because my brain's been all over the shop recently. Because I think when I gave so much energy to the lives, I ended up just having no energy left. I've gone back to being on the ball with things, and that's just because I gave myself a bit of time. It's very important. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone. I'll be back here in about 10-15 minutes. 15 at the max. Then I sound safe on my 15. Don't worry about that. I will be. Oh, if I can get out like this, because it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, 2 seconds, bear with. Oh, I'm just going to go out now. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. I hope anyway. Normally I leave, sometimes I come back and like, everyone's left me. I'm all alone. No, I'm joking. Sorry guys, just trying to think, and I'm going to do off the live now anyway, because I'll end up just being stuck on it for ages. Peace, love, and I'll catch you guys at around 10 minutes. So I know that the minute hand's the same, so let's just say before it turns bang on the hour, right? Right, perfect, I can leave. Peace, love, and I'll catch you guys in about 10 minutes. Oh, 2 seconds. This one, was that everyone?